My name is Shawn du Plessis. I run the global SAP operations for Spinnaker Support. I've been in the SAP space for 20 years doing anything from implementations, re-engineering support services, and obviously building the third-party support model. So I understand the SAP space. I understand the portfolio of SAP products. I understand SAP as a company, and we have built a third-party support model to be able to best serve our customers. On the Spinnaker SAP side, we have seen significant growth year over year. Just in this last year, we've grown 4 times from last year, and we see a pipeline between now and the end of the year that's going to grow us maybe even 4 to 8 times. In the last 3 years, since the inception of the SAP practice, Spinnaker's growth in the SAP space has been astronomical. We have seen growth from small or medium-sized customers to large multi-billion-dollar customers. Currently, we're supporting over 64 applications on the SAP space in 72 countries worldwide, providing all tax and regulatory, all support, all interoperability for these customers. We're supporting customers with thousands of professional users globally for all these countries with all these different products. We have over 100 SAP instances that we support today for all these customers with these critical applications today. As mentioned before, we're supporting over 60 products today. In terms of modules, it's way into the hundreds. In the past, you mostly see ECC and some BW stuff. Now we see the array of products that these customers have. We see anything from the complete business suite, which includes ECC and R3 and obviously CRM, SRM, MDM, PLM, but all the integration technologies, business objects, HR and payroll are all in scope for us. We're providing tax and regulatory, not purely at the financial level, at the trade level, at the environmental level, but we're also providing payroll to many of our customers today. In terms of services, we cover obviously the maintenance side of it, which means if anything breaks, we will solve that. That also includes custom development. Anything that the customer had developed on their own, we're going to support them. Our services are extended as well. We originally on the SAP side built a practice really focused around maintenance, but we've extended into the AMS side because our customers have leveraged the processes and the tools we've used and our integration and the intimacy of our people to say, why don't you take on more? And we have actually expanded on that, where we're now growing very fast in the AMS side. We have built the tools and the framework and the infrastructure, everything from a support perspective, governed by ISO so that we make sure that we have a very good quality process for our customers. We've built it in such a way that it takes care of all quality issues, all security issues, any risk concerns issues. Our onboarding process is absolutely fantastic. When a customer looks at what we do and how we do it, they have a clear vision right out of the gate, exactly how we're going to interact with them, what's the timeline, what are all the deliverables, how we should think about it, how we engage from a team, how we escalate issues, how we manage the complete end-to-end cycle. And from that perspective, customers feel like we have very good control of it. We believe we're actually absolutely the best in the market today from that perspective. Our SLAs are built around customer satisfaction. It's not one that we tell the customer what the SLA is. We tell the customer, you can choose a P1 or P2, P3 or P4. We will support you according to that, and we'll make sure that we hit the targets on that. P1s and P2s, we typically respond within 5 minutes, and we resolve those cases within 30 minutes. So that's our typical model. P3s and P4s, we generally handle within the business hours. But even so, if we have the availability and it comes through at the right time, we will address that case immediately. We built a team that's built on a foundation of hiring the best resources out there. I've homed it in to make sure that we look for resources that have been in the space for 20 years, that have supported multiple industries, that understand implementations, that understand how companies work, that understand the service model, but also have trained them and developed them to the uniqueness of third-party supports. In terms of the team, the type of resources that we hire, we make sure that these are people that want to be in the space, that they love the product itself. We have a very good, stable workforce. We have no folks that leave us. All our engineers love the company. They love who we are. They love the work they do for our customers. So we have a very good model from a long-term sustainability perspective. We basically interject or intersect into the customer's environment in a way that we're so part of their team, that we see their products and their portfolios and their roadmaps. So we're able to help them think of that environment, the complete SAP and all their system environment, and help them position a roadmap, create a strategic vision of that, which could be anything from virtualization, or maybe long-term they think of certain of their product going into a cloud solution, or the integration of technologies. We're an extension of their team, and that's a value that Spinnaker offers. It is the most comprehensive solution in the industry today. We know that there's no company that can say they do the same as us today. In terms of Spinnaker as a company, we are the best third-party support company without a question there. We have a good workforce, we have a solid workforce, we have people that want to work for us, we have customers coming from our competitors, also leaving these major vendors, not just for saving the money, but for the quality of service and the type of interaction and the type of company that we are. Whatever we promise, we will deliver against. We will make sure that the customer feels that what we say is what we deliver, and we will do it with the highest level of service.